What's going on, y'all? Just a quick night run of my Stampede 4x4. So I did change out the stock VXL system, and I did put a Arma BLX system in here. It's 3200 kV motor and their speed controller, because I used the VXL stuff in a two-wheel drive car that I have. I think that fits more for that than it does for a four-wheel drive, and it's just me. And still just trying to get this out. It's kind of pretty wet out here too. And I am running the stock tires, so we'll see a lot of that going on. See what this person in this car is going to do over here. So one thing I am using in here, I do have a battery that's old, but it's a little bit bigger, and it's really not fitting in here. I never really upgraded the battery tray to the extension or the extended battery holders for the Stampede. And that's one thing I will say about every Traxxas car. Yeah, just about every Traxxas car that I've owned is that when you have to do anything to them, you have to upgrade. I mean, literally. I think something's coming loose too. We'll see in a minute. Sounds like it. I mean, literally. You have to put bigger batteries in here. You got to buy upgrades for it. Upgrade drive shafts. Tires. I mean, it's just, it kind of gets frustrating in a way. I know for me, and I've owned just about every Traxxas car that has come out. I mean, literally. I think I just have never owned any of their nitro cars. But other than that, every car has to be upgraded. And that's just, I think after a while, people get kind of frustrated with it. We like Traxxas products, but every time you get something and you do something, you have to upgrade to it. And I think that's what people are getting tired of. A lot of, I know I do. So that's kind of the reason why I leave some of them stock, because I don't want to put a lot of money into doing all the upgrades and stuff to them. But that's just me. And they run good stock. I just, like I said, I upgraded this system only because I want to use that VXL in a two-wheel drive car you guys will see coming out pretty soon, that I've been working on, just trying to get some stuff together for it. So and since I've owned so many Stampede 4x4s, I do have parts, but one thing I never really upgraded was the battery tray. So this does have MIP drive shafts on it. I did install those on there. I put those on there a long time ago, actually. And that was one of the first things I did was, it was, because that's the first thing that kind of broke was those drive shafts. One of them broke, I believe it was on the right side where the motor's at, where most of the weight and stuff is at. And that was the first thing I upgraded. And those aren't cheap. Those are $50–$60 a pair. I know you can get Integy ones, and there's some cheaper ones out there. But sometimes you do get what you pay for. So we can get some upgraded parts. I think we'd be good. On them, stock out the box. Let me put that out there. My lights are flickering. I don't even know if I got them secured in there enough or not. Hopefully the Stampede 4x4 will be the next update for Traxxas. Maybe they'll make a 2.0 version. Clipless body, possibly. Maybe a light kit. I don't know. Better battery tray. Maybe put some Velcro straps on there, change the chassis up. Better tires, and maybe a meaner looking body. Definitely change out the stock drive shafts. Getting a little wheelie action going, getting some traction. Well, in some areas. But I did hear a rumor that there is going to be a Bandit 4x4. How true that is, I don't know. You guys know how them forums go. And y'all know if they come out with one, we gonna get one. So people saying, "Oh, who knew about a Bandit 4x4?" Yeah, right. Y'all gonna get it. Y'all gonna be just like me at your hobby shop. Hey, when's it come out? When you get it? As far as my Traxxas Max is concerned, I know some of you guys are probably wanting an update on that. I did contact Traxxas the other day. They said all the parts aren't in, but they do have that particular part that broke. So they are going to send that broken part out to me. And there was another YouTube user, I forgot what your name was, so I apologize, but he said he broke the same exact thing on his too. So that may be a weak point, I don't know. I did see the way a couple people were bashing theirs, especially a CCXRC and stuff, and I was like, dang, they didn't break the drive shaft and I just did a little jump. And some people said, oh, because you were self-riding and you hit the man, whatever. I don't want to hear that mess. I self-ride or I jumped and it landed on the tire too, whatever. It was just maybe a defective part or something like that. Y'all, some of these experts out here crack me up. I have not had that happen to any of my Traxxas cars. I've had drive shafts break, but I have not had that break like that. So possibly a defective part, but you know, somebody else said it happened to them and they were just driving around as well, and I was like, ooh, yeah. So it may be a weak point. I did read some of the forums and people were talking about the suspension setup and you know, all that. So when I get it back up and running, I'm gonna run it again stock, and then I may look at some adjustments for it. I don't know what weight they use in the shocks out the box, but it's probably like 30 weight or something like that, but I'll look at that. And then next up, I'm going to put it up against my Stampede 4x4. Even though it is a little bit upgraded, but and it can only run 3S. I think it'd be cool to get both of those out. And then I'll get my X-Max out. And then we'll have two X-Maxes running. An orange one, a big orange and a little orange. I'm doing a lot of spinning out here, y'all. Look at that. UFO effect again. Now I ain't trying to do that. And I don't have any TSM. I changed my radio out. Yeah, I think something did come loose. Let's see. Not even moving. Oh, something got too loose or something in here. Oh, my pin came loose. You guys see that in there? Right there where my thumb's at? That pin on the MIP drive shaft came loose, so I'm not going anywhere today for the rest of the night with this. So I guess that was a quick run of this. It wasn't too quick. It was a couple minutes long, 7 minutes long. So I wanted to get this out. I haven't driven this in a minute, and y'all know I love my Stampede 4x4s regardless. I give them all love, and he sits on my shelf with all the many other ones I had and stuff. So anyway, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.